intro for you, and then we'll talk.
Okay.
Let me punch buttons here. Hey, Facebook people, you little trolls, sitting there with nothing to do. Look who we got. We got the world famous national touring squeaky clean comic birthday boy, Brad Trackman. Hi, Brad.
Hi, Linda. It's so nice to really finally connect, you know?
Isn't it great?
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing well. I don't know what made me think I can hold a camera, talk to comics, and have them make me laugh and hold the camera still, but here I am.
You're a multitasker. You should be proud of yourself.
You know, time is limited, and I only get you for a short period of time. It's your birthday, and there's a plumber behind you somewhere, but I just want to know a lot of things, Brad. Holy Toledo.
What do you know?
You've done it all. You've been on late. You've done late night. Okay. I can understand being on late night, squeaky clean, but making a career being squeaky clean, and don't you have a comedy university in Philly?
So let's answer one question at a time.
Okay.
Not only are you a multitasker, but you're a multi-questioner person too. So
that's true.
Late night was cool. I've never had a problem working squeaky clean, you know. But I don't always work squeaky clean, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, cunt. No, I'm joking. I have no problem cursing, but I always write a joke originally clean. My whole idea when I first started was, you know, whatever I write, hopefully I can get it on TV. So that was always my mindset. In regards to, I do teach to make some extra moolah. I comedy coach and stuff, so people can definitely check me out. bestcomedycoach.com. And I do have two schools, one in Washington, D.C., one in Philadelphia. The one in Philly I've had for a really long time. And, the one in Philly is out of the Punchline Comedy Club, which I love. Love all punchlines. But been coaching people for a long time. I've had a lot of success. Had some of my students do way better than me. But yeah, that's it. So what else?
Do you find that people who come to your comedy classes want to know all the shortcuts and have a Netflix special right away?
I don't know about that. I mean, I think most people, there are the occasional delusional people that think, you know, that once they take a class, they're going to start working, let alone a Netflix. But, you know what? Well, wait, say the question one more time because I blanked. I smoke a lot of weed.
I started training people in comedy at Harvey's Comedy Club in Portland, and people that would be attracted to my classes were like, okay, how long till I get my dry bar special? What about Netflix? What about late night?
Oh, by the way, I got a dry bar special coming out May 15th, so I can plug that. But, I mean, listen, I think most people are realistic, but, you know, you did say something that I think there is some validity, and really the only reason to take a comedy class is there's a big stigma with taking classes. But for me, I can never make anybody funny, but I can certainly expedite the process.
There you go.
Certainly help give somebody a foundation before they hit their first open mic, so they have a little bit more confidence and know what they're doing and stuff. You know, I took a class when I first started. So how about you?
I had to take a class. I took a class from Jerry Corley.
I heard of him.
He teaches you to write 30 jokes a day.
Right.
And which is great, but I didn't take the class how to put a set together.
Gotcha. Well, I think you're doing all right.
Thank you. So, can anybody take your courses virtually?
Yeah, they can. Just you know, they can go to bestcomedycoach.com, and I Skype. All kidding aside, I mean, I work with people around the globe. Currently working with someone in Israel. I'm currently working with 2 people in Canada, 2 people in Australia. I mean,
Very cool. So if somebody was with ISIS, let's say, would you be willing to teach them how to make jokes?
Hell yeah. ISIS is that's my specialty. I love terrorists. I have an affinity for terrorists. Yeah, as long as they pay me, they can be whatever. They can be Nazis, and I'll fucking love them. I don't care.
I can't hold a phone still. You're too funny. So you've been on all these late night, and you got passed in New York. You started in 1983. Should I remind you? Is that when you start? No.
I got that wrong. I'm not that old. And
You were on
shit.
you were on Star
I
Search.
wasn't even born yet. What are you talking about? I started in 1992. Stop making me older than I am.
Okay, well the internet's wrong. They had a spider going and mess around with the web.
Yeah, no. I wasn't even in junior high school in 1982. So that's way before my time.
So when were you on Star Search?
I wasn't married yet, so I know I wasn't even engaged yet. My wife and I were living with each other in New York City. So you're talking at least 19 years ago, man.
Wow. So was that when who was hosting Star?
Arsenio.
Ah,
Arsenio. They did a revamp. It was going against American Idol. Yeah.
yeah. What was that like to be on Star Search? Was it surreal? Or just a job?
It was actually a real nightmare. I appreciate you bringing it up. Thank you. Anything else you want to fucking bring up today? Yeah, we started in 1983. And hey, how was that worst experience you ever had on national TV? How was that? Can I bring that up? Maybe teach stand-up. Let's talk about that too. What the fuck? No.
I got an idea. What do you want to talk about? You've opened for Joan Rivers and Robin Williams, and they're no longer alive. Do you want to go into that? Was that your fault?
Yeah, might as well blame me for that. Yeah, they died shortly after. Both very cool. You know, Joan Rivers was a sweetheart. You know, I got the gig through an agent that wasn't even my agent. She said that Joan picked my tape, and she said, but please don't bother her. You know, you'll have a dressing room. It was a theater, and you know, just do the show. If she wants to talk to you, of course, talk to her. But if not, don't bother her.
Got
So
it.
I went in there with no problem at all, and I get a knock on my dressing room door with I guess it was someone that worked for the theater. He was like, Miss Rivers would like to meet you. So I go to her door. She opened up and she's like, Brad, so nice to meet you. She's just such a sweet lady. And then she goes, listen, nothing about, I forget what president it was during that time, but I think it was Clinton. Like nothing about Clinton, nothing about Judaism, nothing about relationships. And then she's like, I'm just fucking with you. And I was like, oh my God, you know. But she was really cool. She even brought me out on stage. She personally opened the show, introducing me, which was just so classy. She's a great
Wow.
lady.
I've heard so much good about her from talking to other comics. Like
Yeah.
she would wear jewelry and she would give her jewelry to people.
Wow. Well, I guess she didn't like me. She didn't give me shit. They paid me nicely, though, and she did make sure I had a stretch limo that picked me up from my apartment in New York City.
Oh my gosh, that is really cool. Did you ever get to meet Melissa?
I did not.
Yeah.
No. I opened for Joan 2 times.
Uh-huh.
So once at that theater and then once at another theater. And that was it, you know. I never, it was just through that one agent, that was that.
Yes.
So,
Well, what's the thing in your life that you are proud of that you do want to talk about?
oh, God. What are you?
I know you want to get rid of me.
All of a sudden you become Morley Schaefer asking me these tough questions.
You just want to go to your calendar and go, I talked to Linda, check.
Yeah. What would I like to? No, I mean, listen. You know, I would like to plug the Dry Bar special, which everyone's doing, by the way. So I guess
Yes.
even if a new student does take my class, maybe he will be doing it next week. Like everyone else is.
I'm gonna plug that Dry Bar special. The dry bar special, will it have a special name or will it be so dry it doesn't have a special?
They let you name your own special. So mine is after this one bit that I do. So I call the name of the special is Thanks.
I can't wait to hear it.
Thanks, yeah. See? Thanks.
So what's it going to be like? I assume that you might be a little bit Jewish or German or both. And what's it going to be like going to make people in in Utah laugh?
Oh, that doesn't matter. But I did think about it, though, being Jewish. I am Jewish, but not really a practicing Jew. I'm married Catholic. My wife is very Catholic. Like, there's crosses everywhere. Not in this office right now, but trust me, if you went in the other room, you'd see some crosses. You'd see pictures of Jesus high-fiving her. My son is Catholic. So, yeah. I went to Utah. Beautiful place. The audience was very warm, very nice, and it was a good experience. I actually really had fun. So, yeah.
I can't wait to hear it. Do you have other things on the internet that people can buy, like, I don't know, Netflix special and all that crap, or not?
Believe me, if you're doing a dry bar special, you don't have a Netflix special.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what else do I want to plug? Let's see.
Your school. We're going to do your school. You got a book?
Yeah. I'm a published author. I wrote the book Permanently Suspended, which is a celebrity biography with a really cool guy. His name was Anthony Cumia from the legendary Opie and Anthony show, radio show out of New York City that was nationally syndicated. And honestly, I mean, that was a launching pad for so many great comedy careers like Bill Burr, Patrice O'Neill, many comics got their, Jim Norton, some really big comics got launched from their radio show. So the real talent of that show, the Opie and Anthony show, was Anthony. And Anthony had a very controversial kind of life, and it was a rags to riches story. And I really enjoyed working with him, and I really liked the final product. The book was, it's a fun read. Even if you've never heard of Opie and Anthony or don't know anything, it's a great read. I mean, it's very funny and a cool story.
So who was Opie?
Opie was the real radio guy. You know what I mean? He was the guy that went to school for broadcasting, and Anthony was a guy that always thought in the back of his mind, I'd love to be this shock jock. He loved Howard Stern, and he just had an opportunity to go on the radio with Opie, who had his own show in Long Island. It was like the nighttime version of Howard Stern in Long Island. And in his mind, he was going to sing a parody that they did on O.J. Simpson, believe it or not. And in his mind, he's like, once that parody's over, I'm just going to try to win this guy over. And guess what? He did.
Wow.
He did. Anthony was the missing part of what Opie needed to become nationally syndicated, to get to that next level. Because he was really, really funny guy. He's as funny as any stand-up comedian.
Wow.
And, yeah.
So where can I buy the book? Because I hate to read, but I love you, and now you've interested me in this frickin' book. So where do I get it?
It's available everywhere. It's in bookstores. It's on Amazon. It's on BarnesandNoble.com. Both. Yeah. So anywhere that sells books, even audio books, it's all available.
Now we're talking audio.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super. So what is it that you do at your Philadelphia Comedy Academy that puts you ahead of your competition? Because we don't knock competition, but what do you do special there? Why should they come?
I do. I knock competition because there is no competition. There's nobody funny in Philadelphia that is qualified to teach other than me. Who else do you have? A bunch of my students.
Vince Valentine?
What's that?
Vince Valentine?
That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a perfect example of someone that shouldn't be teaching stand-up comedy. This guy is an actor who does Defending the Caveman, and I'm sure I've heard nothing but nice things. He's actually been very nice to me. That said, he's not a headlining comic. He's never been on TV as a comic. He's never been a regular at any major club in the country, let alone in New York City or Los Angeles. He's not a real comic. And he's teaching people how to be a comic. That's why taking classes gives, you get a bunch of people like that teaching, it's not good.
I get it.
Yeah.
I've decided I was.
No offense to whatever Valentine or whatever his name is, but it's like, hey man, let's be honest. If we were doing a show together, he's going to be opening for me. I mean, that's a fact. I mean, if we were to do a show together, and who would you rather learn from? Someone that's the opener or someone that's the headline? It's just like,
Yeah.
Go.
After interviewing all these comics and being humbled to my knees with the experience level, I'm not going to teach comedy anymore. I am not, I so agree with you that I'm not the person that has qualified to teach people comedy. I can give them tips on the side, but let the big dogs get in there and teach, like you.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
No, I'll do interviews. Screw teaching. I don't. No, let the people that have the track record. I don't have a track record. I barely am out of mics into shows. What am I going to teach somebody?
Shame on you, Linda. Shame on you.
Good thing I never charged.
There you go. See, well then you can't fault anybody for trying to teach something for free.
Yeah.
You're a good person, Linda.
Thank you. So is there anything you want to tell people, like what funny stuff you're noticing while you're home a lot, or how to get through a pandemic? Because who's better qualified to explain that but a comic?
Oh, I don't know, Linda. I think that this time is, I'm all for social distancing. I really am. Like, I think it's good. I don't know. I mean, I've written so much stuff on Facebook, and it's like I don't want to regurgitate the same thing that someone could just go on my Facebook page. I mean, listen, stay safe, think smart, and now's a good time to write a book, to write more stand-up. So when we do eventually get back, that we're all ready to go. Now's a good time to maybe practice your set by yourself or for your family or whatever, so you're not rusty. Because God knows, I mean, we're looking at a long time till we actually get back on stage. Maybe in Vegas, you guys are scheduled a little bit. You might be opening soon, huh?
Yeah, they're starting to think that 1st of June, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stay in my room and do interviews like till the second wave.
Very smart, Linda.
Yeah.
You don't want to mess with it. I'm telling you.
Thank you. Thank you for validating me. Do you have a single brother? Maybe a little older?
You're adorable. You should have no problem. You live in Vegas. I'm sure there's a zillion guys. You doing the dating apps?
No, because I can't keep up with the influx of, I don't want to weed through, why do you have a fish in your left hand and not your right hand? I just can't do it.
I hear you.
It's too much. Too much, Brad.
Yeah. I wish I did. If I had a brother, I'd definitely send him your way, though.
Thank you. Getting somebody of quality is the hard thing. So
it is.
So I'm gonna plug your academy, your book, your dry bar special. Have I missed anything?
Well,
your website.
Yeah, my website. Sure.
Yeah.
Bestcomedycoach.com.
I know. I wrote it.
Yeah, I would plug that. You don't need to plug the academy. That's essential. That's just Philadelphia. So don't worry about it.
Don't. Okay.
No, just the dry bar, the book, Permanently Suspended, and bestcomedycoach.com is great.
All right. Great. Perfect.
But it's really nice talking to you. You're so sweet.
Thank you. It's lovely talking to you.
When I come to Vegas, we'll definitely hang. All right?
Thank you. If you get a time machine and go back and do get an older brother, please get back with me.
Okay. feel?
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, Brad. I appreciate everything about you. You're hilarious.
You're hilarious. You're a nice person, and just stay safe and well, okay?
You got it. I promise.
Okay.
Bye. Love you. You stay safe. Thanks, you guys, for watching this. You're awesome. There's one person still on here. That's maybe not interesting to you guys, but super interesting to me. Woo! Thank you for the comment. I got to go back and read it. I love Brad Trackman. I saw him when I went to Gotham Comedy Club like a year or so ago. I don't know when. And he was on with DC Benny and Cone. Can't remember Cone's first name. Funny guy. Seems to riff. And Brad Trackman, all three of them had different styles of comedy. Totally different styles of comedy. And I can't get enough of Brad's comedy because it sneaks up on you and it's just dry enough that you're like, tell me another joke. Sometimes like DC Benny, it's very funny, nonstop storytelling. He teaches storytelling, and his storytelling is just like you're just holding your rib cage laughing. And that's good. Everybody needs that kind of laughter. But then you get, a slower, methodical, I don't know what's wrong with my lipstick today. Like Brad and Danny Cohn. Danny Cohn looked like he was up there just winging it, but I'm sure it was scripted. But, he made it look like he was thinking it up on the spot, which made it super funny. So, anyway, that was really cool to get birthday boy on the horn, Brad Trackman. He's so funny. I like it when people are the same off stage as they are on. That makes it so much more fun of an interview. Thank you for watching, everybody, whoever's not on here anymore. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Angela. Thank you. Older brother. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Jason. Jason, sign up for this comedy coach. bestcomedycoach.com, Jason Outlaw. Yeah. You could really benefit from him. You ain't going to get nowhere letting me teach you. I'll tell you that right now. Right now. I'm done teaching. These guys taught me a lesson. Bye.